Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nicole, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about a life update. I've had several people message me and ask me questions about what's been going on, where we've been, if we've moved, those types of things since I posted our pregnancy announcement. And thank you all for congratulating us. We're super excited. I am 19 and a half weeks along right now, so we still have about halfway to go. We're super excited. Can't wait to see the kids with the baby and watch them be a big sister and a big brother again. So and for those of you who don't know, or it might be your first time watching my channel, I have a son who is 3.5 and a daughter who is 1.5. So this is our third baby, and sorry if I sound out of breath, that's just part of the pregnancy. So anyways, with my last video, it was kind of about what was going on with my daughter at the time. And I think I posted that back in November, October of last year, and then I kind of went MIA, so I apologize about that. I think it was the same week I posted that we found out that we were actually going to be moving a lot sooner than we thought. We actually ended up moving about 2.5 weeks after I posted that video, so my husband came home and said, I thought we were moving in January, but I guess we're actually moving before Christmas, so we had to hurry up and get all of our documents sorted and get everything ready for our move, because it was an international move. We moved from South Korea back to the United States, so we've been back in the United States for about 6 months now, and we've settled in nicely, and we're just getting used to our new home. And we now live in Texas, so we're learning how to deal with the desert. We went from living in Louisiana in the south to living in South Korea, which was actually a lot like Louisiana's climate, to something completely different. So we're acclimating. We really are adjusting and really liking it. So yes, for those of you who have asked, we did move. Let's see. As far as Lorelei goes, we've taken her to the doctors for checkups several times now, and every time we've gone, we've mentioned her not walking and us being concerned about it. And every doctor has said, okay, let's, she doesn't seem to be developing incorrectly, I guess is what you could say. She seems to be okay. Her hips and her thighs and her legs are aligned. They're not, bowed outward. So they said, let's wait until she's 1.5 years old, and if by then she's not walking, then we'll go ahead and set her up with therapy and kind of go from there. About 2 weeks ago now, she is finally walking, so we're super excited about that. She kind of just took off one day and hasn't stopped since, so that's really relieving for us and exciting, and so we're extremely grateful that she is as healthy as can be and there's nothing wrong with her. It is walking, and we are learning what life with 2 toddlers now on the move is like, and it has been crazy busy, non-stop on the go. I'm constantly trying to keep an eye on her and my son. They like to play together, but they also are kind of exploring their independence. So sometimes I have one in one side of the room and the other on the other side of the room, and I never had this experience with my son. So my daughter is a climber. She climbs on anything and everything she possibly can. So that's a new experience for me, and it's scary. I'll turn around and she is, halfway up the couch, and I'm like, no, you're gonna fall, get down. So that's been interesting to adjust to, since she's learned that she can walk and now she can crawl on things and she climbs up everything. We've had a couple scary incidents with her that it gives me anxiety. We'll just put it that way. The things that she does, but I think any mom can relate, especially if for those of you who have had children that are climbers. If you guys have any suggestions on how to stop them from climbing on things and, you know, getting into everything. I know that's part of what they do, but it's been a challenge, especially the way our house is set up. A lot of places I'm not able to put gates up, so I can't keep her from those areas because the way it is, it's too wide for me to put a gate in that specific area. So that's been interesting for me to try and work out. I kind of just have to watch her closely and follow her around, make sure she's not getting into or climbing on top of anything she's not supposed to be. So she is doing well, which is great. So I've touched on our move, her health, and how she's doing. And I'll go into more depth about this in another video, but about a month and a half ago, I was still my first trimester of my pregnancy. I was experiencing severe migraines. I mean, not just your common, you know, my head hurts, the light affects me when there's loud noises, it makes it worse. It was a lot worse than that. I was having several a week, and I had them in my pregnancies prior to this one, so this isn't anything new, but they were much more severe this time around. And so after talking to a close friend, she suggested that I go get checked out again, because I have been to the doctors for this, and they just, you know, kind of said, oh no, you're fine, take some Tylenol, you just have headaches, which was odd to me because I've never had headaches before getting pregnant. I've never suffered from migraines, never suffered from constant headaches, and then when I got pregnant with my oldest son, that's when it started. So I went to the doctors and I told them what was going on, and I kind of had an idea of what it might have been, but you know, for 5 years I've been told there's nothing wrong with you, you're fine, whatever. And 20 minutes into the appointment, the doctor is like, no, this is what you have, here's the diagnosis. It was I went to a neurologist, and so we have been dealing with that. I'll go into detail about what that diagnosis was in another video, because that in of itself is going to be a little bit of a lengthy video explaining to you guys what it is and how it affects me on a day-to-day basis, and what I am doing and learning every day about living with this diagnosis. So that's kind of, you know, where we're at in life. We've moved, we're in a new location. We'll probably be here for another year to a year and a half, and then we'll be moving again. So stick with us and see what our life has to, you know, bring to the table, and the adventures that we're going to be on and go on, and the things we'll get to see, in the journey of watching my pregnancy through the end and the birth of our third baby, which is something we cannot wait for, and we can't wait to share with you guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section if there's something specific you guys would like to see. And until then, I'll see you next time.